What's going on? Coach Luka here, back with Ask Luka, and somewhat of a rant, but not so much. Today's Ask Luka is going to be about, what does it take to consistently get results? And a while back, I shot a video about the three things. What does commitment mean, right? There's three things that commitment consists of. One is do what is required, okay? Not your best, what is required. Sometimes people are like, oh, I did my best, but it wasn't what was required to get the result. And rather than getting down on yourself about it, like if I want to lift 600 pounds on a deadlift and I can't do that right now, my best is not enough. It doesn't mean that I should quit. It doesn't mean I should stop. It just means that I need to keep chipping away at it little by little until I can do what it takes, what is required to get that result, right? Number two is to do what you said you would do. And if you think about it, like most self-esteem, right? Your self-esteem is connected to following through on the things that you said to yourself. Not even to, for instance, if I'm your coach, to me, right? Your self-esteem gets built up when you say you're going to do something and then you follow through. And that's commitment, right? That's commitment to self and commitment to the goal. But the thing that I want to elaborate on today is the number three part of that formula, or should I say the third part of what it means to be committed, right? It's to act empowered despite of your feelings, moods, emotions, or thoughts. I'm going to repeat that. To act empowered despite of feelings, moods, emotions, or thoughts. The reason I bring this up is I've had multiple strategy sessions these last couple of weeks, been on the road speaking a lot of different things, and it always is like, well, I know I committed to that, but I was feeling this way. When I thought this, I was in a shitty mood, right? And the thing is when you can act in spite of those things, that's when you win, and that's when you get consistent results, and that's when you change your lifestyle. Because here's the thing, a lot of times in the morning, think about it. Think about your commitment to your kids, right? They're crying, you got to make them breakfast. Many times you don't feel like it, but you will do it regardless. Always, right? Got to take care of the kids, got to make sure this happens. It's time to turn that on yourself with your fitness goals. And like I said, there's things that you can do to help you out. Setting your workout clothes out in the morning, having the shake prepared so you don't have to do it in the morning, things like that. But regardless of if you do that, there's going to come a point in time where you're just not going to feel like it. You're going to be stressed out. There's going to be this, that, and the other. And one of the main things is thoughts, right? Because of your thoughts. Remember that most of your thoughts are complete and utter bullshit, right? If you believe your thoughts, it's what creates bad habits. Thoughts such as, oh, I just can't do it today, I'm too tired. Or, I don't deserve this. Or, I'll never get these fat loss results. My genetics just aren't a certain way. Okay? There's a book called You Are the Placebo, which literally shows that your thoughts alter your DNA. And it's too far to go into, but if you start believing these self-depreciating thoughts, you create that reality. So if you believe a thought that like, there's just no way I can lose this weight, next thing you do is eat, 3 donuts that are not helping you get to your goals because you believe that thought. But that thought doesn't serve you, your life, your family. It doesn't serve your goals. It doesn't serve like your well-being. So any thought that doesn't serve that, just don't believe it. I'm not saying stop thinking those thoughts because that's impossible. It's just like sometimes throughout the day you go like, oh, I want to smash my boss in the face, but you don't do it, right? You don't act on that thought. So act on the thoughts that give you power, that produce results, and just let the other ones fly by and stop yourself and go like, no, that's not true. Hey, you're not worth this. No, it's not true. So that was the third part, and one of the most crucial parts of your commitment is to act empowered despite of your feelings and moods, emotions, and thoughts. Because like I said, things are going to come up, and then you can program yourself to act in spite of. It's been a tough day, but I'm still going to do the things that I'm committed to that are the most important in my life. So that's today's Ask Luka. It's a culmination of the talks that I've had in the gym, in strategy sessions, and I think it's one of the most important things for you to remember, that there's going to be times, every day most likely, where your thoughts are going to veer you off, your emotions, your environment a lot of times, whether it's social pressure or whatever, to veer you off of your path. And to just remember that, become aware that those thoughts or emotions, they're not serving you. And if they are, act on them. If they're not, don't. So that's today's Ask Luka. I'll see you next time with more questions, with more answers. Peace out.